Hi and welcome to another video. This is our second day in Thorpe Park for the first time. Never been here before. I am with Chris and Nathan as well. We have stayed the night at the Shark Cabins. Tell you about our experiences. We're kind of going around once we've had breakfast. If you find this for the first time, my name's Steve. Normally we go around, do a lot of Disney content in the Disney parks and things like that. Occasional odd little other things as well. Normally with my wife Ange or my son Nathan, or if you've been around the channel a little while, you might recognise Chris from a couple of vlogs as well. But so welcome and thanks for watching. But yeah, it's about 8:15 in the morning. We've got a booking for 8:30 for breakfast. We've already been out to the car and dumped all our bags off. We have got there'll probably be another one up before this one, which will be our day one going around the park and what we were doing and things like that. So I'll put a link to that just in the top corner there if you haven't checked out day one, so you're not just coming straight into day two, so you can watch that if you want. But yeah, we are going to go in, get some breakfast first. It's included with the 2-night stay here. So if you do stay at the Shark Cabins, you get a 10% discount on merchandise in some of the shops. You get breakfast included as well, and you also get a 1-hour fast track to use between 10 till 11 as well. So that's our plan for this morning. Yesterday morning we queued up from about 9:15 and went on Hyperia early doors because that's going to be the busiest one. But this morning we're going to do a few things on the fast track and then wait until later on because the queues do die down after maybe 5:30. So you've got a good 2 hours to an hour and a half in the parks where the queues are a lot less. A lot of things were like 15-20 minutes last night. I think was Hyperia about 40 when it dropped down, but it had been way more during the day. So but yeah, we're going to get going, we're going to get breakfast, and we'll see you after that, and then I'll give you a sort of little review of the Shark Cabins as well. So we've had breakfast was really good actually. The included buffet that you get, it's basically a whole buffet, hot breakfast with your bacon, your sausage, eggs, beans, mushrooms, all that kind of stuff. The sun's totally in my eyes. And then they've got cereals, there's orange juice, apple juice, coffee, tea. Oh, they had pancakes, waffles, croissants, pan au chocolat, all that kind of stuff. Like decent breakfast for a free one that they're getting with your hotel stay. We are just going to sort of go and start queuing for the park doesn't open till 10. But we're here anyway, and we've already checked out of the room because you've got to be checked out by 10 by park opening anyway, but you don't want to be checking out at 10 when the park's opening and like going out with your cases, and like when day guests are coming in you're going to end up in queues. So, you know, a little tip, drop your cases off early and get back into the park through security before all the normal day guests are coming into the park. Just going to save you a lot of hassle. What would you say about the stay at the Shark Cabins, Nathan? I think the mattresses were a little bit hard, but I did sleep better than I did at the Travel Lodge when we were coming down here previously. The Shark Cabin is very small. One thing we noticed last night is you are on the flight path to Heathrow, so right up until after 11 o'clock when we went to sleep last night, you can hear planes flying over. Like, you can really hear them flying over. There's no room in the sink to do anything. You can't also drink the water or fill the kettle out of the little sink as well. You get a bottle of water in there. So, and you have to go to reception if you want another bottle of water. So when you're brushing your teeth or making cups and everything, you need this, you know, the bottles of water all the time. The shower was okay, but the whole, with the room being so small, once you're out the shower, the whole floor is wet. You know, so we were having to like sort of get dry and then dry bits of the floor where we could stand on, so we weren't like then dragging wet feet and loads of wet through the main bit of the room, so that was a bit awkward. Also, you can't flush the toilet without putting the seats down. Obviously 3 guys in a, you know, small room when not put the toilet, but every time you're having to go you have to like put the toilet seat down, flush the toilet, put it back up. So that was probably a little bit awkward for us. A little awkward but inconvenient, should I say, not awkward. But overall it was alright. I do think potentially you could, if you're a larger family, I think you would struggle. I don't think you could stay here multiple days either. You know, I think one night was probably just enough, and just enough for us. Nathan, it was really awkward. There is no room on that top bunk for anybody of anything other than a small child size to get in and out of that bunk. Once Nathan was in bed last night, he was in bed and that was it. So, but yeah, I think okay for one night. Potentially look for something cheaper nearby if you can, if you're staying multiple nights or you're a bit of a larger family. So, but for us it was okay just for the one night. We're going to go and get in the queue for getting in the park, and we'll see you on the other side once the park opens at 10. We're just starting to run the rides for the morning now. That's the first one I've seen running. I can't see any other ones or anything running over there yet, but looks like that one is the first one to be running this morning. There is this little Amity beach area as well. Obviously, like, we're not bothered about going in that, but there's these water slide areas in this little Amity beach area. We're not bothered about going in there, but there is a whole actual sort of little kind of pool area there, and like a little beach area and things as well that you can go in. So that's nice for the younger ones, you know, especially on like hot days like today is going to be. So park open at 9. We literally just made a beeline for Swarm, and we are straight off 9:10. We use the fast track. This ride, I would say, has got the best theming of any ride in this park. I would say.
Get them out.
Yes. So like the theming with the sort of all the buildings and everything being like bombed, the crash plane site there and things. Much better theming than any other coaster. So I think the plan next is Stealth next.
Nobody checked out our fast pass?
No, nobody looked at our fast passes at all.
I got
just let what on.
Going, and you just said, oh, that's alright. I didn't even show what it was. I could have pulled out a receipt from Morrison's.
You could have pulled out the car parking thing or anything. So yeah, I think we're going to try and get Nemesis Inferno done, and Stealth with this fast track in the first hour. We're just discussing the ride. Saw is definitely the roughest ride in the park. So we're just going to hang a left here. And we're back in the Amity area. That's the one I went on last night where you get absolutely soaked. So this kind of New Orleans-y bit, there's not that many people in at the moment. Obviously most people are going to be at Hyperia and the bigger coasters at the front. We have just come off Stealth. So we've done 2 coasters so far. It's about 10:25. So we're on for the third one with the fast track. So we're just getting off Nemesis Inferno. That's the third coaster. It's about 20 to 11. We think we've got time to fit one more in, and then it'll be a little bit of a slower pace. But we're just saying, for a big coaster, Nemesis is actually quite smooth. Like your head's not getting thrown around like loads as it's going round. So I think the next stop's going to be Colossus, which is at the other end of the park. So I think we're going to fit that one in. It's definitely worth getting those Coke Freestyle cups as well, especially today is going to get up to like 25. So we've definitely got one money's worth today. I've topped up the cups. I've reactivated the cups this morning, and that was about £12 each to reactivate the cup, just in the island shop in the Dome. I mean, drinks are like £3 something, so you'll need about 4 drinks, and then you've got the money's worth. We've already done one. So Hyperia's just coming out, but I can see the queue time is 90 minutes now. It's just changed to 70. So this is Colossus Fast Track Henry, so that's where we're heading next. It is absolutely roasting. I think it must be, what do you think, 24, 25 degrees now? So it's really, 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 really warm. If it's not, it must have a feels like of sort of 25 or so. 23, 24, 26, so still getting warmer by another couple of degrees. So yeah, 4 big coasters done in the first hour. So we literally just kind of went coaster to coaster to coaster. So that was Swarm, Stealth, Nemesis Inferno, and then Colossus. So yeah, we just literally blitzed the 4 of them. I think the only big one we haven't done now is Hyperia, which we're going to wait until later on and do then. But this bit of the park feels quiet. We're just coming around by Ghost Train. Chris is after a coffee because we all know caffeinated Chris is a happy Chris.
Caffeinated Chris is happy Chris.
Yep, caffeinated Chris is a happy Chris, that's right. So yeah, so we'll keep Chris in a good mood. But I think, what you think, an iced coffee? Aye. It's too hot for like warm drinks, I think. So when you walk around this park, it's not actually that big, but that's quite nice, isn't it? You're like not walking around like from one end of the park to the other. It's like Alton Towers when you think if you're going from one end where Nemesis is up to the other end where 13 and stuff is. That's like a decent chunk, especially because I think the last time we've been there, the Skyliner thing or whatever it was hasn't been on either. So we've had to walk. Yeah, Ghost Train I don't think opens till 12, I think, I want to say. But yeah, just literally quick stop off in here. Back in the Amity area, just passing Tidal Wave. I think me and Chris are going to do Detonator. Nathan doesn't fancy it, so this is Detonator here. It's like a drop tower. You can see it's going to drop in a second. It is like a free fall, really. It's not like Dr. Doom's where it like bounces you once and twice or anything. It does just literally drop you one time. That's it, done. 25-minute wait, but we've got not much else to do, so we're just going to go on that one. So me and Chris have just getting off Detonator there. It's a very quick ride. It's literally just one drop. We knew that before, but it was only a 25-minute wait. That is currently the shortest wait in the park. Everything else is 40. So 40 minutes, even 40 minutes isn't too bad. But we think we're going to head back over to the Walking Dead. That's another one we haven't done today. So I think we're going to head over that way. Yeah, there's a few, there's normal, there's like arcades with little sort of prizes and things. Oh, they're sending Nemesis around without anybody on. Wonder if it's had an issue or something. They're doing a test run. Yeah, we're probably not going to end up doing some of the smaller rides, I think, but we're kind of still full off breakfast at the minute, so we are going to delay dinner a little bit. So, but then we should be hopefully skipping some of the busiest times, although KFC yesterday was still busy even at 2 o'clock when we went. Here we are, so it's literally only a couple of minutes walk to Walking Dead. It's not that far away. What was this, 40 minutes you said?
One eternity later.
So we've just had some dinner. We stopped off for some dinner at KFC. Prices weren't too bad, to be honest. Boneless meal for Nathan was like £11 odd, which is round about what I'd expect to pay. Not massively inflated for a theme park, which is what we found. There was like a fish and chip place that was about £13 for a meal. So food-wise, I think the prices aren't too bad, but it's very, very hot. We've got our drinks filled up again. And by the way, these cups that you do get, the refillable ones, 100% worth it. At least on days like the last 2 days we've had. So just to chill out again, same as we did yesterday, we are just going to go into Ready Player One. It's got aircon, you can sit down for 15-20 minutes in there and just chill out before we start going and doing some of the things the rest of the day. So we'll probably get a copyright for the music in the background, but that's alright because I'm not monetized anyway. But we were going to go on stealth, but it seems to have jumped up. It's so loud. So one thing we've noticed is like the speakers in this park are turned way up. It's very loud. But yeah, we were going to go on stealth, but it's jumped up to about 45-minute wait. So at this point we kind of have done everything that we wanted to do anyway, apart from like little rides and things like that. But so I think what we're going to do is we are going to head to Hyperia. It's currently a 65-minute wait, but it's only 2:30. So we were kind of hanging on later for the wait times to drop, but we're like hanging on for hours to save an hour's wait in a queue, so it doesn't make sense. So we're going to go get over there and just see, maybe wait an hour for Hyperia, because that's the last big coaster that we need to do at the minute. So we've all just got off Hyperia. What we did was we jumped in the single rider line. So when we got in, it was about 65 minutes. It took about 30 minutes. So we've saved about 30 minutes just by jumping in the single rider line. But yeah, we are in the Hyperia shop as normal. So we've got various different bits of merch and in here, which I think we had a look at the other day, yesterday. Yeah. But they have got an offer on it at the minute where you get a free pair of wings, like that you can wear on your back. So, given those to Chris, you've got to spend £10, you get a free pair of wings. You get the cap now.
Yeah.
Chris is spending money.
I want a discount.
So Nathan and Chris have decided to go on stealth because the wait time is only 20 minutes. I am off to find me donuts that it's now taken us 2 years to get. Because I didn't get them last time in Alton Towers last year. They were laughing, so now I'm going to get them today. So I am on the search for donuts. Guess what I've got? Donuts. So I got 10 donuts, it was £10.75. But they are only the small sort of sugary ones. So they're not that big. But I know for a fact Nathan will have some. I'm not sure about Chris, but I know Nathan will have some when I come off. So I'm just heading back to them because stealth was about 20 minutes. So walking here and back's about 10. So I'll sit and wait for them for 10 and then I'm not sure whether we're actually just going to leave a little bit early because we've done most of the course, well, all of the courses just about twice. So yeah, we'll see if we're going to head off. So good. Waited 2 years. 2 years for me donuts. 2 years. 2 years. Guess who else is having them? Nice?
Yeah.
So that's going to do it from Thorpe Park. We are about to leave and head home. It's about a 5-hour drive. Well, I feel like we've had a good couple of days here. We've definitely got a lot done. We've got all the coasters done multiple times. We've eaten a lot. We've drank a lot. So those cups have definitely been worth the purchase price. Shark cabins are okay for one night. Probably wouldn't say more than that, and they are very, very small. So just be aware of that. But yeah, that is us done at Thorpe Park. So if you're stuck with us during these vlogs, thank you very much. I do appreciate everyone who actually watches it. So, and we will see you on the next one. See ya. Bye.
So we'll sing you a little song, and it won't be very long. About so long, so long.